you venomous dudes and dudettes, Toy Shiz here, and I got a really quick review for you today. We're totally going to be checking out the brand new Disney Store Marvel Select Diamond Select Venom action figure. And if you didn't know, this action figure with its multiple heads and everything looks to be based, especially on the artwork, to be based on the Clayton Crane Venom. Very tendril-like, very goopy, very wild and zany. A lot of things going on, a lot of muscles and veins and all that kind of good stuff. But it fits well with Venom, and I'm very excited to see it. Also, it looks to be kind of like a cash grab, who knows, for not having any type of Venom movie merchandise as far as action figures and such go. I don't really think of anything. But China made a lot of money, so them Venobucks has been flowing in like crazy. So we're going to look at this figure. We're going to check him out and make sure and see how's he stack up with the other Venom figures. Now, I know this is kind of like a reuse from past Venom Marvel Select figures. I'm going to look at it in terms of a brand new figure because I don't have the past one. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's check out this new Venom. Now, really quick, I want to take a look at the packaging. I like the artwork. I like this picture of Venom, Disney Store, Venom on the side. Special collector's edition. Make sure you get him. He's so rare. Never. Anyways, I don't really care for these oversized packaging. However, this one seems to utilize the package really well. Comes with a ton of stuff, which is really awesome. Diamond Select, 25 in store, 32 other countries. Nice full color photos on the back. Really nice emphasis of what the figure does. So let's break into it. Let's check out this Diamond Select, Marvel Select Venom. And here is Venom all out of the packaging, and look at all these accessories that he comes with. Roughly about 16 and plus a figure. That's not bad at all. Couple sets of hands, heads, multiple little tendrils. Check out this head. I absolutely love it. Love the green slime spit coming off the side. The tongue is all angular and fantastic. Love the teeth. Tongue doesn't move, stationary, as is with this one. This one's got more of an egghead looking style to him. This is what I'm thinking is the Clayton Crane, most definitely. But you can correct me. I really think that this is his style. You know, that's where it's resonating, at least for me. Same with the hands, nicely painted, nicely sculpted. Has little imports look on the side where the webbing would come out, but it doesn't look like any of these accessories fit into that, so that's a little disappointing. Same thing with these hands. The white is okay, a little splotchy in some sense, a little bit of a white nick right there on his thumb. But you also get these tiny little pieces of goop. That's pretty cool. Little symbiotes if you wanted to use them for that. Tendrils, little sprouts of venom going every which way. Made of a nice bendy material. Nothing that's like you're going to be able to form or do anything with. It's all pretty much a straight shot. But still, it's nice. And I actually really like these spider-like claw things, grabby things. These are really cool, and they are articulated. Now mine are a little bit stiff. I'm gonna have to heat them up, do something with, because I am not breaking this sucker straight out of the packaging by any means. I see that one moves a little bit, and then let's see if we can get this one. No, this one, yeah, this one's a little bit better. So as you can see, they move, and I'll show you, they go onto this backpack piece, which forms right onto his back. It's okay. It fits all right. Nice detail, nice veins and all that kind of stuff. Wish it had the Venom symbol, I guess, painted on. But let's take a look at the actual figure now. Now, this face, a lot of people were saying it's like the pork rind face. It's not. It's based off a particular Venom face where he's all grumpy and snarly. His teeth are sticking out. It does have a pig-like quality, but look at all the detail, the line work, the sculpting, all of the veins and everything going off into his hands. This is, and I just noticed something. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Are these? Yeah, that's. If you take a look at the hands on my figure, if you haven't caught on just yet, not only is it not painted on the white, but he's got two left hands. Wow, look at that. Yep, two of the same hands. I have always heard stories of this, and I have never actually had it happen to me once. So thank you, Diamond Select. You are officially my very first figure to get two hands, two of the same hands. What a bummer. I'm going to be emailing you about that one if you don't already see this. However, it's not really bugging me because he's got these two like grippy hands right now. Let's get back into it. Nice thighs, legs. The sculpting keeps going. I like that he's a flat black. He's got holes on the bottom of his feet. Little bit of toes and stuff articulated. That's kind of interesting. Diamond Select information on the bottom. Really, really nice overall. The white spider is okay. It's a little bit hazy, we'll say. It's painted nice, but it's a little bit hazy. I still can't get over the two left hands. Man, that's bumming me out. Articulation-wise, you're going to be able to do a full rotation of the arms, which does and works rather nicely. He's got a bicep swivel. He's got single jointed elbows, and then he has wrist rotation. Nothing that goes up and back. It's just a rotate. He doesn't really have much of an ab crunch. It moves, but as you can tell, it just kind of rocks. So he's got a rock and crunch, I guess, and he does have a waist swivel, which works nicely. Leg's going to go and do the splits roughly about that much. I don't know why you would want to put Venom in the splits, but his legs go out that much, and it goes back about that much. So I'm happy with that. Nice articulation there. He does have a thigh swivel, and he has single jointed knees. But not really a bummer. The real bummer is the ankle pivot because, as you can see later on, I'll get him into a couple poses. But overall, it's a nice figure. Now, with the heads and such, if you want to go ahead, this is not my favorite head, so I'm going to pull this one off. I'm going to put the usual tongue lash and Venom out, and I think this is definitely my go-to Venom. That looks wild. That looks insane. Really, really dig that. That looks pretty awesome, I have to say. I love that. Let's switch out the hands, get rid of this wrong left hand on the right hand side. Let's give him a fist where he's kind of, it looks like he's kind of shooting the webs out of his hands. I always remember the old Spider-Man show. A little bit hard to get in there. Give it a good twist, some elbow grease, and bingo bango, you got it in there. Nice. Like I said, a little bit of splotchy white paint, a little bit of black mixed in there. But let's go ahead. Let's give him one of the smaller clawed hands. I kind of preferring that anyways. The big wide hands, not really my thing. But I definitely like this. This is fantastic. I'm really digging this Venom. This is a nice, solid black and white, no frills Venom, but he comes with a slew of accessories. I'm going to put the more Clayton Crane-ish head on there, a little bit more stylized. That's cool. I like the tongue. It's a little bit misshapen. It kind of looks like putty. It looks like it kind of got molded around and such. Still like the goop, like the teeth falling off. It's a good artistic look at the Venom figure, but I'm going to stick with this classic Venom tongue out. Now, I guess I would have preferred an Eddie Brock head as well. Not too hung up on that. I like that you get a number of different Venom type heads, so give me that all day, especially with the Grumpy. Now, with the fist right here, like I said, you would have thought that it would come with some kind of webbing or something to put in. None of these accessories are going to be able to fit into that tiny hole. So that's unfortunate. I wonder if, like in the previous versions, you could do something with that, but I don't know. The backpack, I really wish that you could have had the white spider symbol painted on there. That would have been cool, because otherwise it just looks like, yeah, he is wearing a backpack, but it's also kind of Toy Biz-ish at the same time. It looks like the backpack would talk or something to that extent, so that's not bad. It's going to hold on really well. It doesn't have anything to snag into, but it does hold on, as you can tell. And then what you do is you take all these little tendrils and such, and you can port them in. You got the one long goopy ones that are going around. I really like the angular nature. This guy's going to have a really nice silhouette once you kind of put everything on him. Let's take off the backpack, and then you go port this in right here. This is part of the fun. You can do any types of holes all over and pick and choose what you want to do. Just kind of snug that one in there. And then let's do the last one right up here. There we go. Nice. So that looks cool. Let's put the spider things right at the bottom now. This one is supposed to be a little bit more articulated, so it has a ball joint. In that sense, you can kind of rotate it around. And then, of course, the legs actually articulate and move. Kind of like a Carnage thing, almost, using the Spider-Man aspect, but in more of a Carnage sense. Correct me, I don't know. I don't have the Marvel Select Carnage, but it looks like maybe something that he would have come with, or a different kind of Spider-Man. And then what you do, once you have them all on there, is slip it right onto the back side. This one popped off a little bit. Be careful when you are putting these things in. Marvel Select figures tend to be a little bit brittle sometimes, So just keep that in mind. But dang, yeah, you know what? That looks pretty wild. See, it would have really benefited if it had the white spider symbol painted on the actual backpack. But if you got him facing forward, you're not going to see it. It becomes a little bit top heavy, not going to lie, but you kind of position him around, do all the kind of things with his hands out and such. Wait, hold on, we're going to get this. See, this would have benefited from the ankle rocking pivot because he only has it back and forth. There we go. Now that looks really nice. I have to say, this Venom is cool. You could take these smaller goopy pieces and see they just fit in right there. So it looks like little pieces of the symbiote kind of twirling off, flipping around, doing all that kind of alien nature that the suit does. And I dig it. I like this a lot, despite the two hands. The two hands is bugging me. We'll talk about that again later. But overall, this is a really fantastic looking Venom. He looks vicious. He looks menacing. He looks like Venom should, and I'm very, very happy with it. Now, with these hands again, as you can see, I just wanted to show you. So I got two left hands, and they are sculpted nicely. It's not anything about that, but the white is completely missing on the back side of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact Marvel Select, Diamond Select, talk to them. Even if I have to go to the Disney store, I'm going to show them and be like, hey, you know what? You guys need to work on this quality control because, you know what? If you're buying a toy for $25, it should be awesome. And here you go, just for a size comparison, here he is next to the Marvel Legends PS4 Gamerverse Spider-Man. And I love the size to these guys. This is great. This is how Venom should be. A little bit bigger, more just towering over Spider-Man, but still in that same realm of possibility within your figures on your shelf. Now, one more thing I wanted to go over, just because he doesn't have any webbing or anything to shoot out, which is a bummer, but he still has these holes, on the top where the usual Venom webbing comes out the top of his fists and such. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the PS4 Spider-Man webbing, and you know what? That actually doesn't look too bad. It actually hides the webbing very much, and it kind of looks like it's shooting right out of the top of his fist. Very venomous, very cool. I'm definitely digging that. And because you have a stand, I guess it's a regular NECA stand, he stands awesomely. So that is my review of the brand new Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select, Diamond Select, Venom action figure, and he's awesome. Despite a couple things, big hiccups, being that he's got two left hands. But you know what? We'll get into more of that later. I'll give you guys updates and all that. I love the tendrils. I love the spider claws. I like everything that's painted, the heads and everything else, even the big frumpy face. That is really cool. It's cool to get something different with a Venom figure, but this one is actually really cool. Some of the benefits would have been more articulation in some sense, but I'm okay with it just in this pose. If you get a nice stand for him like this, he's going to stand great. You don't have to worry about him falling over because he is exceptionally top heavy once you get all the tendrils on top of him. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Now, what did you guys think? What did you think of this review? Is this the Venom for you? Sound off below. Let me know. Let's talk toys. If you'd like the review, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can find out when I post more videos just like this one. If you like, hit me up on Instagram at toyshiz or email me anytime, toyshiz@gmail.com. I hope you guys are going to have a fantastic weekend. Go out there, grab some awesome toys, check out the new review, top hottest action figures for the week of December 7th. As always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, find some fantastic action figures like this Marvel Select Venom. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.